Saturday. How are you? I hope good. I'm singing to you. It's the weekend. Vegas is very soon. I don't know why my shoulders. I'm just really happy. So when I'm happy, my shoulders go like this. That never happens. It's the first time ever. All right, so I want to do something because Vegas is coming around the corner. And again, this might be like the craziest, stupidest, one of the dumbest, stupidest is not a word, one of the dumbest ideas I've had because, you know, it's Vegas. We're going to be taking photos and whatnot. Hey, Dad. It's so funny, like when my uncles or my dad or like friends from work are on here of the male species. It just cracks me up because I never do anything that's like remotely male influencers in any way, so it always just cracks me up. I know you guys are supporting me, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, actually, you know what's so funny? I'm going to use Just for Men today, so I didn't even put two and two together that I was talking about that. So yeah, so there's this thing I watched. I'm a YouTube addict, if you don't know this. Yes, the male species. You're a whole nother ball game. I don't understand you. I never will. I don't know why God gave me a boy. I was certain I was going to have a girl because I grew up with mostly women. My stepdad came around when I was about 12. God bless him. He put up with our crazy for so many years. So many years. He's a good man. He's a very, very good man. All right, so, but I'm a Facebook addict and a lot of girls are doing the microblading, which looks crazy amazing. Like, I know there's been some microblading fails, but so far I haven't seen any microblading, like if you go to a good person, that doesn't look amazing. Like there's a chick at work and, oh, bless you, my dad, he's so sweet. But so far, everyone that I know that's had microblading, just like an amazing investment. It looks good and you actually don't even know that they got any like quote unquote work done because it looks so natural, it looks so good. I love that this is popular. But a hack or a do-it-yourself at home is to use some Just for Men, or like I know my friend Monique has been dyeing her eyebrows for years and she has an amazing technique, but this is going to be my first time and so far it seems pretty easy. The Just for Men, I want to say it's not even $10. Can't remember how much I spent. I got this months ago and I've just been like, I don't know. Today's my day of beauty, or at least my attempt at day of beauty. I've got coconut oil in my hair. I'm trying to moisturize it. I'm going to dye it probably tomorrow night. And then I'm getting waxed tomorrow. God bless my friend Shello. So I'll be good and ready by Thursday when I leave for Vegas. I'm so excited. It's my first girl trip since I got married. My last girl trip was my bachelorette party. This is not going to be as crazy as that. It better not be, or I think I'm getting divorced. Well, there's that old saying, what happens in Vegas? No. Knowing me, it would come out, and I would end up telling on myself, or like I'm such a terrible liar, it would just, my husband would find out about anything I did that was remotely like not right or whatever. Okay, bam, rambling ever so much. Okay, so what Just for Men comes with, it comes with a little tray, a mixing tray. It comes with your developer and it comes with a color base. So I opted for the medium brown since my hair is of the medium brown realm. You know, I think the key is to try to match your eyebrows to your hair on your head. I don't know what this is. Oh, gloves. I guess it comes with gloves. It also comes with this brush. I am not going to use this on my eyebrows. This is too big since it's for facial hair. The reason this is better for your eyebrows, apparently, I don't know because I've never done this before, is because our eyebrows are coarser than regular hair. So, and it's similar to facial hair on our face is coarser, or so they say, than hair on your head. So that's why you need like a specialty, you know, a brow tint or, you know, this kind of thing. So this is gonna be my first time, and apparently, and I'm gonna read the directions because I've watched countless YouTube videos, is you just use half of this and half of this. It's a, you know, 1-to-1 ratio. And then I'm gonna use my handy dandy little Mary Kay. Got this years ago. It was a free gift with purchase. That's what I miss about Mary Kay. Rodan & Fields, I don't know. I'm true confession, I miss Mary Kay. It was just very like, I don't know, maybe because I grew up in a small town and like I'm a church girl at heart. Like, it just, Mary Kay reminds me of like little church groups. And Rodan & Fields, as much as I love that they've gotten away from like those like little kitschy parties or whatever, I kind of miss them because it has that like personal touch. So I guess that's why I do so many live videos, because they say, or so they say, is that people aren't really buying the product, they're buying you. And so I'm trying to like kind of bring myself into the whole deal. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's just get to mixing and put some stuff on my brows. So I'm going to just use, I don't know, I guess it's not really a pea size amount. I don't know. How would you gauge that? I guess it's a dime size amount. So that was the developer. And then here goes the color base. Why am I holding too much in my hand? La 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 la. Here goes the color base. So you use the equal amounts of both. And this may be a catastrophe. All right, here goes the mixing. You know what? I'm not going to mix with this. I'm going to use this to mix with. Mix, 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 mix. Mixing the color. Oh, and I turned on the Lady Gaga, my last video when I was cutting my hair, I was talking about how I noticed there was a Lady Gaga special on Netflix, and I was really excited to watch it. And as much as I love her, it was very voyeuristic. Is that a word? I felt like I was just like spying on her. It was, I mean, I guess it's kind of cool because you feel like you're just hanging out with her. Like you really feel part of her life. But I don't know, I just felt weird. And like there was no music happening. She was just like, so far, I've only watched like 5 or 10 minutes of it. But so far, all she did was like make some breakfast and talk crap on Madonna. I was like, well, but she's not really talking crap on Madonna. Apparently, Madonna was talking crap on her. And, like, she loves Madonna, but, like, Madonna doesn't love her. How do you not like Lady Gaga? Like, I guess she's a little bit nuts, or a lot bit nuts, but she's so talented. And I love Madonna, but Lady Gaga has a voice that doesn't compare to with Madonna. Okay, so I mixed with the big brush, and now I'm just putting some product on my little brush, and I'm going to put it on my brows just the same way that I would put on color, you know? So I have like a little bald spot here, and not to say I don't grow hair here, I do grow hair, but I tend to overpluck that section, and the reason why is all the hairs grow straight up. So I'm not saying do what I do, yeah, so like the eyebrows that grow like crazy directions, I just get rid of them. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. So that's why I have like a little bald spot there. It should be thick there, like it's thick here, but I don't know why this side doesn't do it and this side does. So I can't look in the phone right now. I have to look in the mirror because otherwise I'm gonna get all crazy. All right, so here goes. I'm just gonna stick on my color, just like I'm gonna put color, like some brow powder or you know, whatever you use on your eyebrows. I have to trim my brows. My brows get so long and they start like curling and then they look like really nuts, so I have to trim them. Do you guys have to trim your brows? So yeah, that just goes on there. It goes on clear, but then it gets dark. I think it takes 10 minutes. So I'm gonna do the other side. So you can't really see the color going on initially. So this is kind of hard because I hope this looks good. And I think it dyes the skin too a little. I don't know. We'll find out. But I wouldn't mind it because of this stupid bald spot right here. But again, it's my own doing. Like, it's not like my hair even grows in bald like that, which I guess I'm really lucky because like some girls, they pluck their brows and they don't grow back. So It's like a blessing and a curse, because at least my hair will always grow back, but I just have so much of it. Like, I'm a true hairy Polish girl. TMI, Liz, TMI. Oh, I'm already starting to see it change, get a little bit darker. I don't know if you can. So let's see, hopefully this ends up good looking, right? My friend Shar was over. She's so cute. She came over and surprised us. Brought Sean a t-shirt for his birthday. And then I was so embarrassed because it was her birthday and I didn't have anything for her. Does that ever happen to you guys? That's one thing I hate about Christmas. I'm always so embarrassed. It never fails. Someone always gets me a present and I don't have anything to give them in return. I know it's not about giving, or it's not about getting, it's about giving. And I'm just poor, you guys. Don't give me anything. I always feel guilty. No, I'm not poor, right? Self-affirmations. I am rich, I am smart, I am beautiful, I am strong. What else? Successful, creative. What are other things I would tell to my best friend? Had a very smart person tell me, we say the meanest things to ourselves, or at least, I don't know, maybe not everybody does, but I know I do, or I can. And so she goes, why don't you try to talk to yourself like you talk to your best friend? If your best friend was going through a really hard time and feeling like garbage about herself, your best friend wouldn't say, oh, you put yourself in this situation, you're so stupid, how can you let this happen? Because that's what I do. I hate to admit it, but it's true. Your best friend would be like, and I always think back to Wendy. Always think back to Wendy, because I'll always remember when I was single, my train wreck self, right before me and Sean started dating, and I was like, Wendy, I'm really worried. Like, I'm not being responsible. Oh, look, there's color. Oh my gosh, it's starting to work. Oh, this actually looks really nice. Oh wow, this is great. Okay, so I see color. Sorry, I'm distracted, you guys. So, oh my god, this is so exciting. Okay, so there's the color. It's starting to get darker. Oh, cool. All right. Oh my god, I really hope that I'm happy with this. And then you get all of this product, so like, under $10, I wish I knew how much I spent. It was months ago and I don't remember. Under $10, and then this is gonna last forever, because I think this stays for at least a month, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe less. But like, look how easy it is. And then you just take it off, like with a wet washcloth, or I'll probably use a cotton pad, because I don't wanna dye. It's bad enough my sorry, I shouldn't say frickin'. My Turby Twist is white. Well, who buys a white Turby Twist who dyes their hair? My Turby Twist is now this disgusting shade of, who even knows what color this is? Look how gross this looks. Oh, should have got a black one. Yeah, so girls that dye their hair, especially who dye their hair a dark color, we should have nothing but black. That's why I use beach towels for towels, because I don't want to be like ruining my towels. Like, beach towels, who cares, right? But like, my dye comes off. Okay, truth be told, I'm just embarrassed. I have beach towels and I'm making excuses. I use beach towels all the time. Okay, train wreck in action. Too much information, telling you my secrets. Alright. I don't know how long I've been on or how long I've been talking, but I definitely see that they're darker. So I'm just gonna let these sit. Unfortunately, I used too much product. That's a waste, but wow, pretty impressive. I mean, they're not. Hopefully this isn't what it permanently looks like, because that's really dark. But like, dark brows are like what people are wearing, like probably too dark. In fact, I was watching, I don't know if you guys watch the girls on YouTube called Pixie Woo. They're sisters. I love them. They're English. And they interviewed Victoria Beckham. I guess Victoria Beckham has her own line, makeup line, skincare line. And I was geeking out. Not only do I love the Pixie Girl woos, but I love hate to admit this. I love Victoria Beckham because I used to love the Spice Girls in the 90s and early 2000s. No, not really the early 2000s because they were pretty much gone by the early 2000s. It was the 90s because I remember being about 16 years old, and then like I went on my first date. I was about 17. I must have been 17. My first date where a boy picked me up in his own car, and we went and saw the Spice Girls movie. Oh my God. He must have really been trying to get on my good side, right? Like, what guy goes and sees the Spice Girls movie? And he took my sister. What a date. Yeah, I'll take this chick and her sister, and we're going to see the Spice Girls movie. Yeah, needless to say, no action there. What can I say? I became a born-again Christian when I was like 17, so like no action was happening. Oh my goodness. All the truth comes out when we're sitting here. This is what happens when you're in the hairdresser salon. This is boys suck. Oh my God, I love you, Laura. Why don't you go to Vegas with us? That would be so much fun. Are you free next weekend? You would be a blast to hang out with again. It's been too long, way too long. All right, I don't know, should we remove this stuff off my face and see what's going on? I'm gonna rinse this dye out of the tray. Oh, so I wanted to tell you guys, so the kombucha, I don't know if you guys have been following me closely, but I kind of documented my kombucha travels, my kombucha experiment. And my first 2 batches, I only let them bake, or I don't know what you call it, brew. I let them brew for a week. And it seems like if you let them brew a week, the SCOBY doesn't really have a chance to eat too much of the sugar because you need a sweetener and something for the SCOBY to eat or thrive off of. And after a week, it fermented because it made another SCOBY. That's how you know it's working. But it was still sweet, so it didn't eat a lot of the sugar. So I let it go an extra week. So this weekend was like the second week it was brewing. I tried a sip. Wow, very vinegary. I thought I ruined it. And then I decided to finally, I've been waiting to make a ginger brew. So ginger and lemon flavoring, and now it's going into the second round of fermentation. So once you ferment it in the big container, then you pour it in the little containers with the flavoring, and then you seal it, and that's where it becomes bubbly or carbonated. Oh my gosh, with the ginger root and the lemon juice, tasted so good. I'm really, really excited. So at first I thought the 2 weeks was too much fermentation, but I think it needed that. And then once I added the flavor, it cut the vinegary-ness. And now I'm really, really excited. So we've got, hi Ronan, I'm doing a video and dyeing my eyebrows. Do you want to say hi? Good waving. Look at this, a big bump. We got a goose egg today. We were playing, I love you. I'm sorry you got a goose egg today. It's a bad one. We were on the slide at the farmer's market. Hi. Hi, Ronan. He's trying to talk. Not actual words, right? But we're trying. Oh. But we tripped. The carpet had like a little, like roll or something. Say hi, Amira. Hi, Amira. Hi, Amira. Oh, gosh. Oh, we miss Amira, huh? Mwah. 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 He likes kisses. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean this to be a makeout session. But he tripped on the carpet and he hit his... Are you hungry? You want food? You're always hungry, buddy. You're so happy. You're silly. Hey, be nice. Nice hands. Nice hands, please. I love you too. All right. Okay. So, yeah, and he tripped and he fell and he hit his head on the concrete, so he got a really big little bump. Big little bump. All right, so let's try to, I'm just gonna use some toilet paper. How's that? Let's just use good old-fashioned toilet paper. I don't know, let's see what happens. And remove it all. I probably shouldn't encourage his craziness. Oh my God, look, it stayed. It's nice and dark. Ronan, you're gonna like pull my boobs out of my dress. All right, cool. I think this looks really good. Can you see it? It totally like kept all the color. Wow. It totally looks like I'm wearing brow gel or whatever. Oh my God, I don't think the light is doing it justice, but this is a really cool little hack. You okay? Did you slip? Sorry. I'm almost done. Well, I think the verdict's out. I think this is a great hack if you want to just do a little oh, not in the toilet, Ronan, now I have to wash your hands. So if you want a little, the joys of motherhood. Oh, Laura, yeah, it's just for men hair dye, and you just mix equal parts in the little tray. It's like less than $10. And you just put it on like, here, wash your hands with the, just put it on like, you put on brow gel, and then just let it set for 10 minutes and just take it off with like water. It's really easy. But yeah, I think the verdict's out. It's good to go. I think I'll do my makeup officially and then I'll take a snapshot. All right, thanks for hanging out with my crazy. Happy weekend. Love you. Bye.